Hey, hello everybody. This is Dr. Cam Ewan. I want to invite you to a wellness program I'm putting together for people who have consulted me in having a private consultation. So I've been giving private consultations for over 30 years as a doctor of chiropractic. So I have acquired results for pretty much hundreds of thousands of people all over the world. So we are doing things over the phone, and we do it in webinars. Of course, when I first started, there was no such thing. I had to do it physically on each person. Of course, then I did have live events that I would show people that they could improve as a group. So improving as a group is really the ideal direction of having a group support. So that's what group support were meant to do, but they kind of missed a few steps to go to the point where everyone could benefit from each other, and that's what it ought to be. So I have this group that I put together. It's a wellness group, and it's open for people who have consulted me at least once, and by consulting me one time, you could join this group. It would be a daily conference group that you could say is a daily master of intelligence group, right? Not a mastermind group, right? That's common, mastermind group, and there would be a charge of $100 per month. And not only that, we're going to do business together in the wellness industry. So the wellness industry has been forecast that is a multi-trillion dollar a year business in the United States only. So in the world, it is untold riches, wealth that you could be part of that by providing benefit and improvement for people. And that's how people make money. When you improve others, you always have a livelihood, right? So you improve others at your workplace, then you will move up in the corporate ladder if you're working in a corporation. But you want to be outstanding what you do in far as producing money and finances and have prosperity. So we have defined or redefined wellness as health, of course, but it should not be number one, right? So, and fitness is the second, relationship, money and finance, prosperity, that's considered as one, right? We just make it as one. And then after that would be career and purpose, and that's two. But we add on to education and business and employment. So you want that to be also evenly strong in your life and your family's potential. You also want to improve to have less aging and have more mastery of time. So it's not about anti-aging and time management. So as wellness go, we are the leading of the of wellness, right? There's no one could actually do what we could do in terms of wellness. So you could join us, and so it's opened only to people who have consulted me privately, and that would be enough people going to join. So I have to reach the tipping point to actually change everything in the world. So it's time for the world to change, that we take charge of our wellness, and we know exactly what it is, and take charge of it, and be expert with ourselves and with wellness, and have mastery of wellness, and we could pass it on, to our children, and ensure that their life would be always where you want it to be. So we have programs to raise funds and use that funds to support like hospitals and children's non-profit organizations, and for pets and animals, and and for seniors. So we will encourage hospital to get more into the wellness and not just constantly dealing with the sickness. And likewise, we want the same approach in at the senior assist care facilities, and we want to do that, right? So that's how the world will change, right? We also want call the students not going to be concerned about their tuition and their finances when they go into school and get education. So all those things they should be able to have mastery over, and I would direct them to have mastery of that, right? So, and also for injuries in sports. So you get involved with injuries in sports and improving performance, especially injuries. I mean, there's so many injuries in the world that I would take care of the injury, and you could be part of that, right? So, and we also want to have program for single mothers and mothers that should be taken care of financially, and of course their children should be taken care of, because we're going to improve their children even before they were born, right? So make sure that there's nothing negatively influencing their present life or into their future. So you can actually change their future so they don't get in trouble in the future when they grow up. So those are the programs that I would like to invite you to join me. And if you invest that $100, hey, you should get at least $200 back per month. So, as I said, there's no one could perform far as achieving results better than I can. So, from my long years of experiences, right? So, thank you for listening.